Two separate aircraft accidents over the holiday weekend killed several people and left others fighting for their lives. We have the details coming up next. And a new slogan, a new brand, a look at Kentucky's winning logo that you helped select. All this and more straight ahead on Channel 19. Your news begins now.
From the campus of Cumberland College, Whitley County's only award-winning television newscast, this is 19 News.
A weekend plane crash has left an NBC executive in serious condition. He survived, but not all aboard were that fortunate. That's tonight's Channel 19 top story at 5. Good evening. I'm Pamela Woody. Thanks for joining us. The president of NBC Sports, Dick Ebersol, nearly escaped death when the small commuter plane he was aboard crashed and burst into flames in Colorado. One of Ebersol's sons also survived the crash, but sadly, his 14-year-old son did not. The wife of Ebersol, actress Susan St. James, was not aboard. The plane was en route to South Bend, Indiana at the time of the crash, and while it was snowing, the Federal Aviation Administration does not know if the weather played a role in the crash. And on Monday, another crash claimed the life of all 6 people aboard, including a brigadier general. An Army Black Hawk helicopter crash landed after clipping a television tower in Bruceville Eddy, Texas. Authorities say the tower's warning lights were not functioning due to a storm last week. As of now, the official cause of the crash is still under investigation. The Black Hawk was en route to the Red River Army Depot in Texarkana from Fort Hood. Now to China, where 25 people are dead and another 141 still unaccounted for after a deadly underground gas explosion at a coal mine in the northwestern part of the country. So far, 127 of the 293 working at the time of the blast have been rescued. The explosion marked the third major Chinese mine accident in the last 6 weeks. China's mines are considered to be among the most dangerous in the world. And now back to the United States. The Supreme Court has decided it will not hear arguments concerning the controversial same-sex marriage issue. The ruling came Monday when the court has decided to leave in place a previous ruling by Massachusetts' highest court, saying that the state's constitution requires all state officials to recognize such unions. Massachusetts is currently the only state in the country to sanction same-sex unions. Gay rights groups consider this a victory, but opponents vow to continue to fight same-sex marriages in the courts and at the polls. And now moving on to a happier note, the pretty woman is now a mommy, and a month early. Around 3 a.m. Sunday morning, Julia Roberts and husband Danny Motor welcomed fraternal twins Hazel Patricia and Phineas Walter into the world 1 month before their scheduled January due date. While no further details are known at this time, it is said that mommy and baby are doing just fine. Well, those smiley face sunshine license plates that have received such a mixed reaction may soon be a thing of the past. We'll explain coming up, but first, rain is the word of the day. How much longer is it going to last? We'll take a look at your forecast next. But first, here's a look at what it was like a little earlier today when it was just a bit of a drizzle.
I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, I just moved here. I'm new. Wanna hang out or something? 'Cause I have a feeling we're gonna be best friends.
Things can get pretty ugly when you're bored. In an after-school program, you can find something way better to do.
There's one. Come here, you!
Is it mice?
Nope.
Rats?
Nope.
Hogs?
That's right, miss.
Hogs?
Energy hogs. If you're wasting energy, you'll find one in your home.
Got energy hogs in your house? Now you have the power to do something about them. Log on to energyhog.org.
Hey, let me go.
Your dreams, Porky.
Because nobody likes an energy hog.
Something you should know about me. I'm cold. I'm calculating. I get what I want. If you get in my way, I'll wreak havoc upon you. I can leave you weak, limp, twisted, confused. If you want to live to see tomorrow, you answer to me, and you answer quickly. I am a stroke.
Learn to recognize a stroke and act quickly. Time lost is brain lost.
There is really only one boy, one girl, one tree, one forest, one ocean, one mountain, one sky, and one simple way to care for it all. Please visit earthshare.org and learn how the world's leading environmental groups are working together under one name, Earthshare. One environment, one simple way to care for it.
Wet and cold. That's about all we can say about the weather today. Temperatures have dropped and the rain just keeps pouring down. When are we ever going to see some sunshine or some dry weather? Well, now we go to weather anchor Sarah Martin, who can tell us just that. Sarah?
Thanks, Pam. Actually, there's not going to be too much rain out there, and we can actually hear it pouring down from the studio. So it's pretty wet out there right now. So if you're going out right now, I suggest you bring an umbrella. But anyways, what's going on out there right now? As you can see, most of the central U.S. southeast coast is covered with rain, and more rain. Lots of clouds out there, lots of cloud coverage, rain and more rain. Let's take a look at what's going on in our area, though. As you can see, this is the Doppler 600, lots and lots of rain. And here's London, we're near London, so there's lots and lots of rain out there, guys. But it's going to clear up in a little bit, but we'll take a look at that when we get to our 5-day. Let's take a look at how much rain we should be expected to get today. As you can see, here's the rain. We're in about an inch, I'd say, at least an inch of rain. So once again, lots of rain going on. Let's take a look at the current temperatures that are out there. Oh, here they are. Oh, just walked in front of it. Okay, as you can see, it's 50 degrees in Louisville, 47 degrees in Knoxville, and 55 degrees in Nashville. It's getting a bit chilly, so you guys might want to break out those coats. And now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast, shall we? See, this week it's going to be partly cloudy most of the time, and highs in the 50s, and only a little bit of rain. We've got 10% chance on Wednesday, and 10% chance of rain on Saturday, and 20% chance of rain on Sunday. So highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. So it's looking good out there.
30, that's down below freezing. I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, well, it's actually, I think, doesn't water freeze at 32 degrees? Well, it was 38. Well, no, on Thursday it was 31 degrees. So wow, that's pretty cold out there.
Pretty cold, right? And it's a very, very cold rain outside right now.
It is. It's wet and rainy, so you guys will need to bring your umbrellas and It's cold. Bundle up.
Absolutely. And you see we both have black on.
Yeah.
We're in mourning because of the rain.
Yeah. But it looks like tomorrow the rain's going to be gone.
That's
hopefully.
Good. It can just move on out.
Yes.
Move on out.
We're
That's
ready
good.
for some sunshine.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Well, Thanksgiving was a happy turkey day for most, but unfortunately the weekend proved deadly across the state. We'll have the details coming up next.
Jonesy kitty, Jonesy cat. She is my kitty. She is my squiddy. She is my Jonesy. She is my Jonesy cat. She is my cat.
Things can get pretty ugly when you're bored. In an after-school program, you can find something way better to do.
I propose 3 cheers for those we leave behind.
Congratulations.
It's in paper now.
Good job. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. All right. Ensign Elliott. Who's going to salute him? Guys, who gets to salute him first?
You're listening to WCCR 94.5 LPFM, Williamsburg.
I wanna hold your hand, green-eyed lady, ocean lady.
You're in my heart. I can feel your beat.
She loves you, Big River, more than me.
I had no idea my daughter was taking drugs.
I started smoking pot when I was 14.
I started smoking crack at 15.
Started drinking alcohol when I was 12.
By the time I was 19, I was a full-blown heroin addict.
I wanted to have my life back, and that's when my mother found Narconon.
If you or someone you love has a drug or alcohol problem, call Narconon today at 1-800-468-6933.
Kentucky roadways over the Thanksgiving holiday proved to be deadly. Preliminary statistics show that 11 people died in 11 different crashes over the 4-day holiday weekend. This is the same number of fatalities that occurred in the state during Thanksgiving weekend last year. And of those fatal crashes this year, alcohol is suspected to be a factor in 5. 2 of those crashes occurred in Jefferson County, and the others were in Bell, Hart, Laurel, Lyon, Marshall, Muhlenberg, Pulaski, Warren, and Woodford counties. Throughout the Commonwealth, people are excited about Kentucky's new brand and have wasted no time in showing their acceptance of it. It has now adorned vehicles, printed materials, and even a horse. Kentucky Unbridled Spirit was unveiled as the winning brand last week by Governor Fletcher. It will now be used in state advertising and marketing efforts. Governor Fletcher has even made mention of changing the state's license plates to reflect the new image, which will replace the current smiling sun, an image that has often been called cartoonish, goofy, and even silly. Now some good news for the Kentucky economy. 101 of the state's 120 counties are experiencing lower unemployment rates between October 2003 and October 2004. According to the Kentucky Office of Employment and Training, 17 other counties experienced an increase, while Livingston and Scott counties remained the same. Woodford County's unemployment rate of 2.5% was the lowest in the state, while Magoffin County recorded the highest at 12.9%. Well, winter time is upon us, and actually, as we said earlier, it feels a lot like winter outside today. But in the event of knocking off the winter chills, a crackling fire seems to be in order. Coming up next, we take a look at home fire safety just in time for those chilly nights.
Hello. Yes, can I ask a few questions about the apartment on Park Street?
What was your name?
My name is Juan Hernandez.
It's been rented.
Who is gone? Hello, my name is Sanjay Kumar. I am calling about the apartment on Park Street.
It's not available.
Not available?
Hello, my name is Tyrone Washington. I'm calling about the apartment on Park Street.
Just been rented.
Hello, I am Chen Ling. My name is Khalid bin Ali. I'm Tuan Vo.
Hello, my name is Moshe Goldberg.
I use a wheelchair. It's gone. Not available. All right. Thank you.
Yes, hello, my name is Graham Wellington. I'm calling about the apartment for rent on Park Street. Is that still available?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Really?
Housing discrimination is illegal. If you think you've been a victim because of your race, color, national origin, sex, religion, disability, or family status, call us. Fair housing. It's not an option. It's the law.
Are you bored? Feeling tired? Getting restless? Why not come and watch the Cumberland College dance team? So stop daydreaming and come support your Cumberland College dance team.
Nothing beats the feel of a warm fire on a cold winter night, but wherever there's fire, there's the potential for danger. Tonight we take a look at how to stay safe and warm in the winter months.
Hello, I'm Sean Rogers with the West Knox Volunteer Fire Department. Many of the calls we receive each year could be prevented if attention was paid to some of the key points in fire safety. Specifically during this time of year, when the weather is starting to cool down and those of you with fireplaces are starting to fire them up. Please join me while I take you through some of the key points in fire safety. First, and probably the most neglected, is the smoke detector. Smoke detectors should be strategically placed throughout your home and checked periodically to ensure the battery is still in working condition. When the battery goes bad, the smoke detector will generally beep. When you hear this, change the battery immediately. Before you start up your fireplace, you may want to keep some of these precautions in mind. Check for clear ventilation. Make sure the flue and the ashes are cleaned out on a regular basis. And keep furniture and objects away from your fireplace. The second most important thing in fire safety, make sure your home is equipped with fire extinguishers. The most common type of extinguishers is what they call an ABC type extinguisher. It can be used for multiple types of fires. Make sure that your home is equipped with them in the kitchen areas and in the garage areas and anywhere you may have open flames, and know how to use them. Check them regularly to make sure they are in good condition. You and your family should develop a fire safety plan and evacuation plan. You should know what to do in case there is a fire and how to safely evacuate your home. For additional information on fire safety, we have listed some non-emergency numbers of your local agencies. In the event of an emergency, call 911. Thank you for tuning in to this FYI segment on fire safety. If you have any additional questions, you can contact your local fire department. Have a great day, and thank you for watching Channel 19's FYI edition.
Well, with winter just around the corner, so is Christmas. So here are a few events to help get you into the Christmas mode and the spirit of giving. First, on December 3rd and 4th, the Cumberland Inn will be buzzing with activities. On Friday, author David Dick will be there signing his new book. Also from 2 until 8, artist Ray Harm will be there signing his new print, Spring Feeder. Then on Saturday, Lucille Karloftis will be signing cookbooks, and Ray Harm will make a return appearance from noon until 6 p.m. And also on Saturday, December 4th, Mountain Outreach will be holding its annual Holiday Gift Day. The event will begin at 8 a.m. at the Mountain Outreach Warehouse located off Highway 25 West in the Huttonwood subdivision of Emlyn. Those wishing to participate must bring proof of income and proof of the number of children living at your home by providing a birth certificate, social security card, or a medical card for each child. The event is to provide families the opportunity to pick up gifts and other needed items for the holiday season. For more information, contact Mountain Outreach at 539-4143. So definitely a lot going on. Hopefully, even though it's a few days away, maybe the rain will hold off for these activities.
I hope so. It looks like it should. 10% on Saturday and 20% on Sundays, hopefully.
That's good.
Hopefully we won't see any more rain.
The Mountain Outreach generally always has a successful day with their gift day. So again, we hope the weather will not be a deterrent to those who want to come out and participate in that.
We hope it should be good weather.
Right. But again, keep the coats and the umbrellas handy.
Oh yeah. keep them out.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you for joining us today. Be sure to tune in Friday to 19 News at noon for more weather, or for more news, weather, and sports. Get it right here in a minute. News, weather, and sports. And then again, we'd love to hear from you if you have a story idea. So if you do, contact us here at the station at 539-4371 or email us at ch19@cumberlandcollege.edu. Again, thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening. Good night, and God bless.